The following contest, depending on the disagreeing of for it to matter, is for the TDOW Heavyweight Championship. Presenting the challenger, the Nate Damsey, and the champion,
King Blackbird! You don't have your usual pep in your voice.
Yeah, well, for those of us who don't follow us on Twitter, I rage quit SummerSlam.
He did.
The whole thing with Becky and Bianca was bad enough. I went from choking up, I'm so happy Becky's back, to what the fuck in record time. But then when Nikki lost the belt back to Charlotte, everything just felt pointless, so I walked away.
Yeah.
I have not watched anything WWE related since.
Yeah. That's also why I didn't do a paper review for SummerSlam. I was like, I don't want to make him watch it if he's like... And I took a break too. Like, I took a week or two off of Raw and SmackDown, because I was I'm gonna quit, man, but I was pissed off too. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna stay away forever, but I'm just, I don't know, I'm just jaded now, and from what I've heard, things haven't gotten much better. Yeah. I don't know.
You're a true WWE fan now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
I mean, I'll be back. I mean, I've heard rumblings and things that make me like, okay, I'm interested in that.
Maybe this card will make you want to watch it.
Yeah. But speaking of, since I haven't, no idea what's going on, you can, like, tell me a match and maybe do a recap or something.
Alright. Let's see here. The first match is kind of a match that just happened. It's Liv Morgan versus Carmella, because Carmella says she's the most beautiful woman of all WWE, and Liv Morgan disagrees. So therefore, they has fight. This is probably going to be a pre-show match, honestly.
I'm a Liv Morgan mark. I'm going to go with Liv.
Yeah, I am too, just because I think she's going to one-up Carmella.
I mean, okay, this is one of those things where, like, I know I'm not completely done with WWE, because a week or two into it, I happened to cross Liv Morgan's action figure at Walmart, and I bought it.
Yeah.
So,
like, ooh, Liv Morgan. Immediately snatched it up.
Yeah.
So, the Usos versus the Street Profits for the SmackDown Tag Titles. And they've been building this. They've had a lot of good back-and-forth matches, so...
Okay, I was actually, like, today I was thinking about, man, what the Street Profits are up to?
They are back at the tag title.
So this one match is making me think, okay, I might watch this pay-per-view. Usos are still tag team champions.
Oh yeah, Usos are still tag team champions. I think they're going to retain because they want to keep the bloodline strong. Yeah. But it's going to be a hell of a match. They've had some really good matches.
Yeah. I'll go with the Profits to win. Well, I really do like the Street Profits, but, you know, got to disagree at something.
On a note that amused me is one of the matches they had on SmackDown, somewhere along the line, one of Montez's shoes came off. Okay. And so the crowd is chanting one shoe. It's like, oh my god, he's one shoe and. If you watch Amphibia, you'll get that joke. You need to catch up.
I know enough to get it.
Yeah, so... And he fought the rest of the match with just one shoe.
So good on him.
It's very impressive. Alright, Damian Priest versus Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy for the U.S. title.
That's good. I hope Damian Priest retains.
I think so, too. I think they're going to keep it on for a while. But yeah, like, it was one of those things where it was just like Jeff and Damian for a while, but then Sheamus, still there. It's like, I want to
I guess I mean Jeff recovered from COVID.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
But yeah, case in point, me not watching for a while. It took me a minute to remember who Damian Priest was. I was thinking of Karrion Kross for a second.
No, Damian Priest didn't have bondage gear on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I haven't actually seen that because they haven't had him on the Hulu version. Yeah. So it shows how much they actually care about him.
Apparently he and Scarlett are engaged.
Yeah, I saw that. Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah. All right, in the match, I think I know who you're going to pick, and I think we're going to agree on this one. Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title.
Okay, see, I heard that I saw stuff that they were making this feud. It was like, okay, that makes me want to come back. And realizing it's already there, I might at least watch these two matches. It's like what I want them to do versus what I think they're going to do.
Well, I want them to do is give it to Alexa Bliss, especially since the build-up has been, Alexa's been doing her mind games with Charlotte, and she gave her Charlie, which is the little doll like Lily that looked like Charlotte and has a little replica women's title on there. And Charlotte does not like that doll, so she ripped the head off of it. But the fucking crowd is into it. I think this is very funny, because I remember watching I fell out of it when Jay Biggs was doing the Raw recap, and he and Brian Zane were talking about things, and he didn't know how well the spooky, like, the doll was going to go over with the live crowd.
Yeah.
Very well, apparently. There was a Charlie chant.
Okay, yeah, see, I this is, like, starting to pull me back, because I mean, when I heard the feud was happening, it was like, okay, yeah, because far as I know, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte haven't had a match since they were both champions on that one Survivor Series.
Yeah.
It was a good match. I really dug it. This is something I want to see. This is something I haven't really... A proper feud is something I haven't seen before. That's sad. Like, if they're going to take... It's weird. It's weird that they make Charlotte the transitional champion of all things, but that still makes me even madder that they took it off Nikki.
Yeah.
But, you know what? I'm going to hate myself, but so we disagree. I'll go with Charlotte.
All right. I will say, the other reason I want Alexa to win is because the feud with Nikki is built in right there. Not only are they firm or best friends, there's, you know, the dark villain, even though she's kind of the face here, and the superhero, the almost superhero.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know if they do that, because right now, Nikki and Rhea Ripley are the Women's Tag Team champions, so. Alright. Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's title. I'm going with Bianca because fuck all y'all. I don't know if she'll get it. I don't think she will. If it's a proper match, what we should have got at SummerSlam.
Again.
Of course,
if the controversy with Becky and Bianca hadn't happened, I probably wouldn't have quit, even with what happened with Nikki. It was just the double whammy that got to me. It's just, I don't know, like, on one hand, I feel like if they take it off Becky, the whole thing is pointless.
Yeah, what is the point?
But they really screwed over Bianca, and she deserves to have it back.
She does.
So, you know, for moral support, I'm going to go with Bianca. I mean, I said this on Twitter, but we're at a time where Becky Lynch is a part of a reason I stopped watching wrestling. What fucking sense does that make?
I will say she actually is good as a heel. Yeah. And she's turned up the man persona a lot to be obnoxious, and the crowd. Like, I'm very happy the crowd is booing her.
Okay.
Probably not in England though. They went over there and she was the face there. I don't know, but like they're beyond. I think it helps. Everyone realizes how screwed Bianca got, and they're behind Bianca. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Which is weird. They bring Becky back. We want to see Becky back, and they make her a heel.
Again, I was so happy.
Yeah. All right. Again, unless they add something tonight on SmackDown or on the night of, this is the last match.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns versus the Demon Finn Balor for the Universal title in the only Extreme Rules match in the Extreme Rules pay-per-view.
Honest to God, I forgot we were talking about Extreme Rules.
Yeah. Extreme!
Oh, but the Demon.
Yes, I know. Here's my thing. I think Roman is still going to retain, but I hope it's like the fight of his life. Because I don't want to bring back the Demon just to have him lose,
we haven't seen the Demon in years, have we?
Yeah, well, Finn Balor said he was done with it. And so I don't know what they did to make him convince him to bring it back again. But, like, you know, when he showed up, like, Roman looked kind of freaked out.
Well, I mean, that's different. I've, like, read an interview or something with Finn. It's like, he wants to bring the Demon back, but it's only, like, special occasions. Like, big matches.
So, you know, him fighting... And I think that it being an Extreme Rules match is going to help. Yeah. Because I'm sure the Usos will get involved. Yeah. And that way we can protect the Demon a little bit. But still have Roman win, because, again, I like him having the title. But also, they kind of spoiled how this is going to end, because it's going to be in Saudi Arabia, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns for the Universal title. But they're like, well, if he still has the title, like, you know he's going to have the title. Yeah, and it sucks that Finn's there just to lose. But, like, still, I'm just like, this match, though. Yeah. Like, God, like, it's amazing how much just a character shit, like, as much as we're, like, mad about Becky being a heel, Roman as a heel just works. Yeah. And surprisingly, he's been very giving. Because he built up this aura, and when you win a match with him, like, you're like, he doesn't just stomp on people. Yeah. Like, it's a back and forth. He still wins, but you're like, oh, man, it was so close. That's actually why I'm very invested in him versus Brock. Like, when Brock came back at SummerSlam, I was like, oh, God, here we go again. But then, like, Brock's the face, Roman's the heel, Paul Heyman's in the middle. They're really building it up, and I'm like, I'm actually interested in this dynamic now. Okay. So... It's surprising.
Oh, yeah, like, okay, so like I said at the beginning and throughout this video, there's enough matches on here I'm interested. I might watch this at least. Maybe I'll go back and try to watch some of the build-up between now and then, but either way, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go with the Demon.
All right. So we disagree. I think
I'm going to lose anyway.
Yeah, we disagree on most.
Much like the demon.
Yes. Speaking of, I would have to say that if I win, if I retain, I checked my phone because I took a picture of myself with this beauty the night I won it. It'll be Monday, a full 365 days since I won the title. 1 year reign. I told you all my reign would be long and glorious.
Yeah. The hell happened to the law of averages, man?
I don't know.
Like, you think just mathematically at some point I would have gotten it back at least for one pay-per-view.
Right? Anyway.
I want to talk to the booker. This is bullshit.
Well, it's you, isn't it? You used to be a booker.
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, what I thought of a punishment was, it's Extreme Rules. You need some extreme tastes. And we still have that jar of fucking jalapeno bits in the fridge, which doesn't go back till 2023, by the way.
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
And, when you win, you win by a 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
so what you get is 3 spoonfuls, the big spoons we have, of the fucking peppers.
Oh, no. And the sad part is, even if I win, fucker still has this.
You ruined my moment. I was going to do a thing, but yes. So even if you win...
If I win, well, maybe not happily eat some peppers, but...
I don't know, maybe I'll take pity on you. You don't know. I could keep this for a long time. I could do many, many things and be, I don't want to do that.
But then I could sue you and get it.
Oh. No, we don't do that. So, yes.
Anyway. Not much more to say at this point.
Nope. I guess we'll just see you Sunday and see how all this plays out.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be mine.
See you Sunday, folks.
See ya.